Good day, Internet. In this video, we are checking out the 55th anniversary of Stonewall Uprising. At the Stonewall National Monument, 38 to 60 for Christopher Street, New York City, on June 28, 2024. June 28, 2024, Friday marked 55 years since the Stonewall Uprising, which set off 6 days of clashes between police and LGBTQ protesters. The Stonewall Inn is considered the birthplace of the gay rights movement. On June 28, 1969, when homosexual acts were still outlawed in New York City, police raided the bar, a place of refuge for the gay community and frequent target of harassment. The community had enough, and the riots that followed spearheaded LGBTQ activism in the United States. To be here in this place where literal history has been made, it's pretty powerful. And to hear that it's being celebrated in such a way just adds that much more power to it, said Monica Yasso, who is visiting Stonewall from Chicago. It just will kind of solidify that we have a place in history. President Joe Biden, First Lady Jill Biden, and legendary singer-songwriter Elton John were in New York City on Friday to attend the opening of the Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center, which memorializes the site of riots that sparked the gay rights movement in 1969. Heavy police presence and presidential security personnel are present in the event. People have gathered to see and support the event. These guys are with the Secret Service. I am now walking at the 7th Avenue in Greenwich Village, the epicenter of the city's 1960s counterculture movement. Rainbow flags attest to the neighborhood's LGBT-friendly vibe. I am standing at the 7th Avenue Grove Street near the front of the Stonewall National Monument. A lot of New Yorkers have come to support and rally with their different political viewpoints.
Role-playing video games like Zelda where you're like, I need to solve the dungeon. How do I get there? Welcome to Starbucks.
This guy in a buffalo costume is ranting and protesting against President Biden.
Stormy did it. All right, so get down on my knees. Bob. Like deep throat that Trump For pride. I did 2 years in prison for Trump. The least he could do is let his member out of his pants, his uncircumcised member, and let me have a taste. I did 2 years in prison just for him. What do I get in return? Maybe I could get some schmack.
Those black SUVs are President Biden's convoy, and the presidential limo is among them. The presidential limo has just passed by, President Biden is leaving the Stonewall Inn. A lot of vehicles from the NYPD and the Secret Service are following the presidential convoy. That is the main gate of the Stonewall National Monument, the landmark park and monument honoring past and current struggles for civil rights of LGBT Americans. News reporters are also live broadcasting the event. I am going near the Stonewall National Monument to see the opening ceremony of the Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center, which memorializes the site of riots that sparked the gay rights movement in 1969. Pride flags are everywhere. Yep, those crowd right there conducting the opening ceremony of the Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center right beside the Stonewall Inn. Only the press, media personnel, and VIP are allowed to go near the opening ceremony. The security is so tight that the ordinary New Yorkers are not allowed to go near.
Okay.
The opening ceremony is almost done. The Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center on Christopher Street in Greenwich Village is officially open to the public, and it's free to visit. Officials say it honors the legacy of the rebellion and is a hub for learning about the history and continued struggles of the LGBTQ rights movement. Damn, the police officers are thick. In a few moments, I will try to get close and have a peek at the newly opened Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center. Those statues are in the Stonewall National Monument are called the Monument Gay Liberation by George Siegel was installed in Christopher Park in 1992. Stonewall National Monument is perhaps best known as an LGBTQ historic site. It's also an African American and Latinx historic site and, as a civil rights milestone, a reminder of our shared American history. Christopher Park is surrounded by brick sidewalks and a 19th century wrought iron fence. The western side of the park is open to the public on a daily basis and contains a small plaza lined with benches. George Siegel's sculpture, Gay Liberation, stands as a focal point of the plaza. The sculpture was commissioned in 1979, on the 10th anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising. I am now walking towards the Stonewall Inn. Yes, that is the Stonewall Inn. To be here in this place where literal history has been made, it's pretty powerful. And to hear that it's being celebrated in such a way just adds that much more power to it. Stonewall Inn opened in 1967. The bar was a place where people of color could be patrons without as much fear of the racism that was pervasive in society. Stonewall Inn was popular with the African American and Latinx LGBTQ community. The crowd outside Stonewall Inn in the early hours of June 28th included many people of color. Yet, contemporary portrayals of the Stonewall Uprising have sometimes whitewashed this watershed moment for the LGBTQ community. That is the Hess Triangle, the smallest plot of land in Manhattan, at the corner of 7th Avenue and Christopher Street. The plaque reads property of the Hess estate, which has never been dedicated for public purposes. Yo, that plant looks like marijuana. Maybe I could get some. Passing by Monica Geller and Rachel Green's apartment. Them old buildings at Greenwich Village gives me the vibes. Christopher Street past subway station to New Jersey. It is so convenient to travel from Newport, Jersey City across the Hudson River to Greenwich Village. Takes less than 10 minutes. That is why I chose to live in New Jersey, cause it is more convenient and faster to get to downtown or midtown Manhattan than to live in Brooklyn and Queens. Plus, the housing cost and mortgage is much cheaper and lesser tax. This ends the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please support my channel by clicking the subscribe and like button. Leave a comment, tell me your thoughts about the Stonewall National Monument. The design is human.
Thanks for watching.